Hello, world. My name is Cody Rigsby.
And my name is Andrew Chappelle.
And if you just fired up your George Foreman grill, this is your weekly episode of
Tactful Pettiness. Honey.
Wow, that was Billy D. Williams.
I bet you, that was Billy D. Williams for Colt 45. I bet you, which is something he actually did before you guys come for me.
You said it, not me.
I know George Foreman made more money on that George Foreman grill than he did in the boxing ring.
1,000%.
Hirionka.
Baby, I had a George Foreman. Mm-hmm. Plug that bitch in. Put your meats on there.
And let it drip down.
And let that fat just drip on down into the tray.
Drippy, 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 drippy.
I just want to so today we're talking about our favorite celebrity endorsements, commercials, brand deals. You know, the kids would be calling them these days.
Yes, collabs.
Collabs.
It's funny because the George Foreman thing, that was actually more of an infomercial.
Yeah, but he still put his name on it.
He did.
He was in the infomercial selling you the hell out of that machine.
Well, and it was so popular that his name became synonymous with that invention and not with the thing he was originally famous for.
I didn't know he was a boxer until today.
Exactly.
I thought it was a grill man.
And I could even go as far to say that the George Foreman grill could also possibly be our scam today. Because remember the whole ploy, the whole thing about
like the fat was dripping out of the meat.
Exactly,
which is that's very true though.
But you guys, when we cook our burgers, it's not like we take all of the grease that's in the pan and put it on the burger.
Yeah,
we leave the grease in there.
Some people leave that shit in there. Some people aren't taking it. You know, Cindy always took the ground beef, placed a plate out, put a paper towel on top of it, then put the meat in there, and then you drain it a little bit. You get the fat out of there.
You got to dab it.
But this was taking a step further. This is like taking a piece of napkin and putting it on your pepperoni pizza to soak up the grease.
Listen, God help you though if you lost that little tray.
You're fucked.
Because what in your kitchen could double as that tray? There's nothing unless you have
that was
like a butter
that
dish.
shape. That's a good.
But it's got to be. It's a little longer though.
It's a little bit longer.
So it's like
you could put down a paper towel
and be wiping for the end of days.
Wait, what was it? The thing that George Foreman grill that actually annoyed me the most was the cleaning. How do you actually clean it? You had to like take.
They had the
keep
tool.
It on. There was a tool. I always you had to keep it on a little bit, and then I would wet a paper towel, and then I would clean it off with that. But that doesn't seem like it was getting the job done, if I'm going to be honest.
Well, yeah, because usually when I cook with something, it needs to be submerged in water with soap, and I can't do that because this is an electronic device.
And there was something about the smell of that George Foreman grill after a while that just really...
It didn't sit right.
It didn't sit right in the home, and then you could tell if you walked into someone's home, you could tell if they'd been using that George Foreman grill.
And if it was out... You know what I mean? You could immediately smell it. It was though, and it probably still is, an essential for college dorm living.
I suppose.
I mean, I definitely have.
It's just a waffle iron, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I had one. It's really a panini press. It's a slanted panini press. I had one when I was on tour, and that was so helpful.
You brought it on tour?
You had that bitch in the hotel room, and you were cooking meat?
Absolutely. What? Everybody did.
I mean,
that was in the rider? Your George Foreman grill?
Yeah, no, listen, clearly you haven't toured.
Yeah, you haven't been on tour.
Yeah, clearly you haven't toured because, honey, those people out there who have toured know what I'm talking about. Because if you're trying to, like, fit in your costumes and you're, like, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and there's only, like, Chili's, please see our fast food episode. And you need to keep your waist in. You've got to have the chicken cutlet from the grocery store.
That is very fair. When you're traveling, it is hard to stay on track with your nutrition. Yeah. So I get it. But did you like go to the grocery store and bring a chicken breast to your room?
So this is what you do. I'm so happy you asked.
This feels crazy.
Have you toured?
This didn't happen on the XOXO.
No, this is not.
You didn't have no seasoning, so what were you putting on the meat?
Who said I didn't have any seasoning?
What, you grabbed some Mrs. Dash
Baby,
on the way out?
You have trunks. You have a trunk. So you in your trunk you have your little bag of cooking things. So you have your George Foreman grill, your what do you call it? Seasonings, and because the trunk travels separate from you. So when you get to your hotel room, your trunk is there.
Honestly, I see. But had you been experiencing this 10 years later, you could have made this into a fantastic TikTok series.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure there's some...
Instagram.
Yeah.
Reels.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Reels.
Yeah,
Reels.
A real series.
I haven't been on Instagram. I haven't been on TikTok in a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in a cleanse.
I was before the trend.
Yeah. We don't even know
Less
when this...
less on that.
We don't even know when this episode is airing.
We have no idea.
Okay, can we get to the topic at hand? I'm going to start with my main girl.
Who?
Oh.
Whitney Elizabeth Houston from Newark, New Jersey, selling Diet Coke.
I had no idea that she was selling Diet Coke.
My favorite girl selling my favorite drink. I mean, if there was ever something made for me, it was this partnership.
I'm going to be honest. I think Whitney Houston would be more of a Coke Zero kind of girl.
Sure.
Honestly,
but
she might be a full-blown Coke kind of girl.
But they...
Oh, careful now. Careful now.
Boom, boom, dum, 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 dum. But keep in mind, Coke Zero was not a thing back then.
I know, of course. The technology didn't come until a few years ago.
Yeah, so she probably was a Coke Zero girl, just didn't even know.
No, yeah.
But so she did 2 commercials. She did 186,
I'm a slim girl, Diane.
Honey, let's get one thing straight. Whitney will always be thin. Whitney will never be fat.
Mm-hmm. True.
And it was true.
And so Diet Coke is very, makes sense.
It was totally in line. And so she did 2 commercials, 186, which was like pretty good. She was still giving like the teased out blonde hair.
Yeah, but her album didn't come out until 1987.
Yep. And
I only know because it's the year I was born, so I just know.
The 88 commercial is really where
she popped off. There was a bigger budget.
Baby, and the voice, I mean, she doesn't have to do much because the voice does most of the work.
If we were on Watch What Happens Live, this episode, the secret, like the thing that you would take a shot to is when and if Andrew sings the jingle.
Right.
Ooh.
That's a great note.
Oh.
So do you have the jingle?
Diet Coke, yeah.
That was it?
Yeah. That's
Maybe
it.
back to the writer's room.
Yeah, she was relying on the voice.
Well, yeah, exactly. I don't have Whitney Houston's voice.
But it also had to be quick. You know, like a jingle has to stick.
Mm-hmm. It's just for the fun of it.
Okay, the listeners are going to be
Just for the
blacked out.
taste
Oh my
of it.
God. 10 minutes.
Just
literally
you're
caution.
wasted by now. We haven't even gotten.
Now.
Thank God, George Foreman.
He's baiting me. He wants me to sing it.
Nobody's
No, I'm just
asking.
saying, like, the thing that was going on in my mind was that statement. I was like, how many of these jingles is he going to sing?
Singing?
Well, I didn't know that this was a thing. You know, I love Whitney Houston. I didn't know it was a thing that she was in a Diet Coke commercial.
Yeah. Listen, and everybody's got to get their bag. And if anybody was getting their bag in the 80s and the 90s, it was Whitney Houston for sure.
And her father was spending the money.
Yeah. And we can do a whole episode on him later. So let's move on to someone else who's getting the bag in the 80s. And that is Michael Jackson. Don't know his middle name.
Wow.
What is his middle name? Tahari?
No, I just made that up.
Taraji? Michael Taraji P. Henson Jackson.
It's Joseph.
Okay.
MJJ.
Okay, like the name of the father of our Lord.
Well, you know, they were...
oh, yeah, Joe Jackson is the dad.
And also Jehovah's Witness. So, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Very biblical.
Well, Michael Jackson, honey, he was always looking out for his family. So he had all his brothers in this initial commercial. He did a bunch, but we're only talking about one. The 1984 one where he...
Wait, his brothers were in that commercial where his hair set on the fire?
It was him and his 4 brothers. Yeah, Michael and his brothers dancing on the city street. Michael actually, now this is power. Michael agreed to do the Pepsi ads, but he stipulated that he would never in any ad drink Pepsi or hold the Pepsi. So all of his commercials are just him dancing and singing.
And they're saying like Pepsi. For those who you know.
Some of the commercials are literally just like him singing "Beat It," and then like at the end it's like Pepsi. For a new generation.
Oh wow!
But in this first commercial, it's him, and then it's a young Alfonso Ribeiro.
I didn't know that.
Who was Carlton Banks in Fresh Prince, and now
current host of Dancing with the Stars.
I was going to say Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars champion. I don't know what season he won, but he won.
He ate his season of Dancing with the Stars. He did. But a young boy version of him, and he is imitating Michael Jackson, and then he looks and Michael Jackson is there. And so the little boy and all his friends and Michael Jackson and his brothers, they do like a dance off in the street.
I see.
And then they tell you that it's a Pepsi commercial.
Not to drag the Pepsi Corporation, but their sales for a good 2 decades were solely based on celebrity endorsement. Because we haven't even gotten into it yet. But the only reason I was drinking Pepsi in the 2000s was because Britney Spears was selling Pepsi. The flavor is not there. Let's just be honest.
Uh-oh.
The flavor's not there. It's specifically
You know
with
what?
Pepsi.
Hell yeah.
You
Like,
know what?
at some point, we have to...
Okay, you know what? Let's just say it.
Like, let's just, like...
Who are we
be
kidding
real.
here? You guys have to have these people sell this beverage.
But,
there's
like,
no-
who truly is like, I love a Pepsi? I
Who?
would,
You
I
tell
would
me.
love to know.
I'm
I
going to be
also-
honest. Like, for me, this is very rude, and I hope Pepsi never comes into my
for you.
inbox with an offer.
That's what I was saying.
We're okay.
There's a lot of Pepsi products that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Listen, Taco Bell offers the best product that Pepsi has to offer as far as a drink, and that is the Baja Blast. That is one of the most fantastic beverages that you've ever had.
Wait,
So-
you have worked with the Pepsi Corporation.
No, I have. I'm not saying all Pepsi products.
Just like the original Pepsi.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're talking
Pepsi,
about original, yep.
And let's even say Diet Pepsi, whatever. It just doesn't taste. It just doesn't taste as good. The formula's not correct. And the only reason I was a diehard Pepsi girl growing up because of Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest
Britney
about
Jean.
it. And then it just kind of faded for me.
Show me a person. I really want to know the person who goes to sit down at a restaurant and orders a Diet
No,
Coke.
there are. Oh,
And then and they're like, oh, we only have Pepsi products, and the person is like, oh, yay,
fantastic.
No one is
Or
like,
even like a, that's fine. Like, I'm changing my order.
no, absolutely.
Yeah.
It depends.
I'm shifting
I'm
gears.
changing my order.
I'm getting an
Yeah.
iced tea, Lipton brand.
That might be Pips. That might
Oh,
be
that is
PepsiCo.
Pepsi. That's
Okay,
in,
well
that's in
then-
the
PepsiCo.
umbrella.
Okay, well then good.
And have you
puts
ever
it in
had the
family.
green tea Lipton?
Shout out to
Delicious.
So shout out to Pepsi for making other good
No, they have
beverages.
some
Not
other-
Pepsi.
I'm looking at the slate. They have some great products.
What are the
Mountain
other
Dew. Mountain Dew's
Gatorade.
fantastic.
Gatorade. Oh, we've leaned on a Gatorade.
And I've sold a Gatorade.
A Dr. Pepper.
I've
we
been in a
love.
Gatorade commercial.
That's
Thank
what I
you.
was saying. I was like, this man has been employed
So
by
we-
the
Pepsi
Pepsi umbrella.
itself
Yeah.
is not good.
And that's what
Also,
they're hawking in these commercials.
The Mountain Dew brand really hits it for me. Have you ever had that red one? That red
Love-
one tastes
that
like
red one's
Shirley
really
Temple.
good.
Oh, it's so good.
I like
I mean,
the
a
original
Dr.
Mountain
Pepper?
Dew. And let me tell you something. If you
Dr. Pepper's not Pepsi.
Yeah.
It's its own. No, it's its own girl.
Well, okay.
Unless they acquired it recently.
It seems to be here, but let me double check
Yeah,
that.
double check the dates.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
tell
gonna
you,
do some fact
if
checking.
you're ever suffering from dry mouth, get you what's it called? A Mountain Dew.
A Mountain Dew.
A Mountain Dew will
You're gonna have
activate your
that
salivary glands in a way you
Yeah,
never knew possible.
Dr. Pepper is one of the girls, and cherry wine, which we love.
Cheerwine?
Yeah.
Is Pepsi brand?
Yeah.
What's cheer wine?
It's so
it's
good.
a
A North Carolina
classic.
staple.
It's like a cherry Coke, but like better.
It's
like
so
somewhere
good.
between a cherry Coke and a Dr. Pepper came together.
Like at a cookout, cheer wine.
Oh, please.
So good.
Okay.
Yeah, and I actually had a Dr. Pepper recently.
And
Sugar-
what was
zero
your
sugar.
experience?
It was delicious.
Oh, good.
It was great.
Wait, also
know-
a mug root beer. Great.
Oh,
beverage.
mug root beer.
Yeah.
Listen, Pepsi has a great artillery of products.
Wait, this
just
is the
not
take
Pepsi.
that people aren't talking about.
Yeah,
Put
but-
some respect on the Pepsi IP.
Not well. On
The
the,
umbrella.
on the PepsiCo
On the umbrella.
IP.
Other members of the family is essentially it's like the
Their
Kardashians.
biggest brother is just like out here doing the most.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would be like if like the Kardashian family was selling us Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah.
Like you guys got to get Khloe Kardashian, but like Kim was like in the back,
back.
like as Mountain Dew.
I feel like Kim or Kylie's Gatorade for sure.
Kylie.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
yeah, and like who's Khloe?
And then Kendall's Bubbly,
or-
because Bubbly is like the girl. We love Bubbly.
I like bubbly.
Oh, I like bubbly.
Yeah.
What about Courtney? Courtney's very sensible. Like which soda? Pepsi.
She might be the Lipton.
She
could be the Lipton.
She would be. She would be
the Lipton.
because she's always the one that's kind of like has her wits about her. And then who's
guess.
Chris?
She's been a little annoying. It's been on recently.
Oh,
I
really?
watched
Chris could be the Celsius.
Oh,
Celsius is a
The
Pepsi
part
brand?
of the IP.
they must have just acquired that.
Honey, Celsius has been on. Pepsi's been on a buying spree like a Kardashian. Honey, wow, who knew the parallels?
The more you know.
Who knew the parallels? Well, just to wrap up Michael Jackson, so you know, he got a $1.5 million settlement from getting second and third degree burns on his
Oh,
scalp,
okay.
and he donated all of it to a Michael Jackson Medical Center at Brotman Medical Center in Los Angeles.
Bretman Rock. Okay, great.
Where Brotman is actually where I got these stitches here in my finger from when I was a little boy.
Where is that hospital in Los Angeles?
I'm trying to think about. I guess Culver City would be.
That's not the Valley, right?
No.
Oh.
No.
I also got stitches in my foot.
Oh.
As a child.
What were the circumstances?
Being a stupid 7-year-old.
Yeah. That's usually the case.
Literally, this is so off topic. Literally, I've only had to go to the hospital and like get stitches once in my life, knock on wood. I was 7 years old. Me and my mom were walking our dogs in a park, and she was like, I gotta pee so bad. I'm gonna go into the bathroom, the park bathroom. Like, she literally was like, stay here.
Oh, no.
Don't move. I remember specifically, she was like, just stay right here. And
do nothing.
My barefooted ass walked into the grass, and I stepped on like a broken twig, and she had to carry me bleeding back to the apartment, get in the car, take me to the hospital. It was a whole ordeal. Wow. I'm so sorry, Cindy. I really am sorry. That was really my bad, and I really felt bad at 7 years old. I was like, she told me. I just remember her specifically being, stay here.
Well, listen, the foot was ultimately healed because you used those feet many times every evening to teach y'all people how to get that waist in on the bike.
And it's in a very cute crescent moon shape on the bottom of my foot.
Oh,
yeah, that's cute.
Mine's in a V because I was waving at a train. I was like, literally, it was like one of my first times in the hood, and I had never seen barbed wire.
Oh.
And there was a train, and I was a little boy, and I was so excited for the train. And I was like, oh, the train. And I went to wave at the train, and my finger got snagged in the barbed wire. And I was like, ah! So, yeah, that's that. And it did not...
Shout out to moms taking care of kids.
Exactly. It was not treated at the Michael Jackson burn unit, but it was at that hospital.
Did he... like...
Yes? There's a lot of questions. Yeah.
What happened with that?
With the burn?
Yeah.
Well,
like now I'm thinking, like, was that hair a unit
that he was wearing it toward the back after?
Just when he had long, very luscious, Caucasian-looking hair.
I don't know. They have all kind of systems for people and their hair and their desired hair looks. So who's to say? I can't say. What?
There's another iconic Pepsi endorsement that is not on our list that I'm like, we have to talk about this.
It better be iconic.
When Kendall Jenner ended racism.
Oh, that is fair.
Oh my God, that's right. She
How
ended
did we
that.
forget about she ended racism?
That's right. She did end racism.
Yeah.
And that was so great
Pepsi.
because we still don't deal with that today.
We don't at all.
No, after that commercial. Damn. Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Cody was like, this is better.
That's why we forgot, because we haven't been dealing with it. Yeah.
Today's show is brought to you by Kashi.
Okay, so you know how January 9th was Quitter's Day?
The day when 80% of people dropped their New Year's resolutions, and you and I quit our unsustainable wellness goals because they weren't serving us and decided to refocus on the things we could stick with. Kashi is right there with us, validating our decision to let go of the habits that don't fit to make room for the ones that do.
Yeah, that's the exact day I'm referring to. So now that Quitter's Day is officially behind us, I think it's time for a check-in. How are you feeling? How does it feel to be a quitter?
Vibes immaculate. The right goals, thriving, wellnessing. I wake up and pour myself a bowl of Kashi. We're talking whole grains, we're talking fiber, and yes, we're absolutely talking about protein. We can't forget about her.
Never.
And you know what I don't do?
I sure don't.
I'm done with the unbearable pressure. It's time to say goodbye to wellness overwhelm and hi to straightforward goodness of Kashi. It's wellness without the stress.
Ooh, chills. You should trademark that.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Well, friends, I'm back on the East Coast and it is cold. And that means I am back in my Quince sweaters. I cherish these items. I hold them dear. I treat them with kindness. I thank them after the end of each wear. And I am here singing their praises to you once again here for our beautiful podcast, Tactful Pettiness. Quince does just amazing, amazing things with making sure that we have timeless pieces that go well together. I mean, that's what they do best. They have premium materials, thoughtful design, and everyday staples that feel easy to wear and easy to rely on, even as the weather shifts. Now, it hasn't started shifting yet, here on the East Coast. And so I have been leaning into my Mongolian cashmere turtleneck collection from Quince. I have it in cranberry, I have it in camel, and in black. They're soft, they're luxurious, and most importantly, they are warm. Quince has the everyday essentials with quality that lasts. Organic cotton sweaters, polos for every occasion as spring is coming upon us. And they have lighter jackets that keep you warm in the changing seasons. The list goes on and on. Quince is not just a great provider of amazing fashion. They also work directly with top factories and cut out the cost of the middleman, so we're not paying that extra brand markup. Just the quality clothing. Everything is built to hold up to daily wear and still look good season after season. Plus, they only partner with factories that meet rigorous standards for craftsmanship and ethical production. Refresh your wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/pettiness for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/pettiness. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/pettiness.
Well, to the true iconography, because this is the meat and potatoes of the episode.
Which is?
Britney Jean Spears. She really revived, I would say, because like if you think about the Michael Jacksons of it all, that was in the 80s.
The 80s. So
and like
almost a decade and a half later.
He did one in 92, but it wasn't like his strongest one.
I remember.
He was singing like to his younger self, and like Michael with like an afro came and they were singing I'll Be There.
Baby, the first Britney Spears commercial.
2001.
She's in a warehouse. She's delivering the Pepsi. They made an original song for Britney Spears. I downloaded it on Napster because you couldn't find it anywhere legally. I listened to the fuck out of that song.
It was a fantastic song.
My heart will skip
a beat.
Wow. Yeah.
Her little voice.
She sold the fuck out of that Pepsi.
Wait, is that where the ba 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 joy of Pepsi? Yeah.
Take another shot.
Take another shot.
Well, see, and he made me do it because he started singing
I
it.
sang that. Technically, I sang the first part.
Yeah,
but still, take a shot. You know.
Can we talk about how clear and crisp that commercial is? I mean, like even still, like I was watching it this morning from the comfort of my bed under the covers. It looks like it was filmed tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's so clear.
The budget was so expensive.
She's on the roof.
And then the way she holds the can, so good.
Her dancing though, so.
Hold up now.
Well, I'm gonna get into it. When
Careful.
she's dancing with the group, everything is together. But when she's doing her like solo moments, it's so, counterintuitive to what I'm listening to. It's literally just like hat throw boom bop. But like
maybe you just don't hear the beat. Maybe you don't hear the rhythm.
Yeah, that's
maybe
it.
you don't hear the music.
Yeah, that's absolutely it.
Because
that's it.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
That's it.
I'm not gonna let you do that at all.
I didn't hear it.
Britney also had a Decades commercial. That one was really
Now and
fun.
Then.
That one was really fun. Where
Now
she
and
did
then.
like on the
1950s.
beach, and then she did the diner. I can't remember what other vignette there was.
She did one like in the 60s on the stage.
Okay, was that it?
Then she did the 70s, but she didn't stop racism in this one. She was just like a hippie.
She was a flower girl.
Yeah, she did the thing where she
that
like
was.
jumped on a trampoline
Yep.
and then she changed into the 70s.
Yep.
And then it went into like the 2000s.
Yep.
And then when they did the
another original song. It wasn't the same song from the first commercial. It was a different song.
Yeah, they were giving
That was definitely a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't the first one too?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was.
That makes sense.
I think it was. And then at the end, which to me was like a little bit of a not my favorite choice, was they had her doing like her hip hop dances, but in all the eras.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, I don't really want to see her do the hip hop dance in the like the 60s like beehive hairdo.
That's a fair take.
Yeah.
I just, she ends it with the Pepsi can. For those who have fun, take a shot.
Wink.
Take a shot. Also,
Take
the
a shot.
Pepsi belly ring. Did you notice that? She
No.
had a little
In the
Pepsi,
first one.
Yeah.
In the first
It's
one.
So
Yes.
weird. I just saw it.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is also
Wait a minute.
Details.
Also, we didn't talk about, that's not on our list. Pepsi really had the girls together.
What
with
were the
these
other girls?
Spice Girls. The Spice Girls also had a Pepsi commercial.
What?
Generation Next.
Next.
Yep.
Generation Next.
That wasn't an original song, but that was.
I'm so scared for the listeners.
What?
Oh,
They're blackout.
Oh, I was like, they were enjoying a vocal performance.
The Spice Girls also had a Pepsi commercial.
Wow.
That was actually the insertion point. Let's just say.
Who was that shark? Who was that shark at Pepsi that was like watching the landscape and getting on the phone and being like, we want the Spice Girls. I don't care how much they cost.
Do it now.
Get them to LA tomorrow. And then like everyone shows up. I mean, that's pretty fierce.
CEO.
Yeah. A Boston
the
CEO.
Spice Girls, that was my insertion point to the Pepsi brand. I said, oh, I'm here. And then Britney really took it to the...
She did.
I was advocating for Pepsi everywhere I went just because of Britney Spears.
Well, I think that's the whole point.
The 2 liter was on the table.
Wow. Just because of Britney.
I mean, essentially.
Regardless of the taste, regardless of your personal feelings toward the actual liquid.
If we were having dinner, the 2 liter was on the table.
That's money well spent.
Were you a 2 liter family? On the table like that?
No.
I feel like that's too trashy for you.
No, but we would have the 2 liter
right?
We weren't. What do you mean, like the big bottle, just like? And
Yep,
then
it was on the table, babe.
The only time that we'd have a 2 liter like on the table is like if it was like pizza
Cookout.
night.
Oh, yeah.
Or like cookouts.
Yeah.
But like pizza night, you got all your friends there.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, put the 2
Put
liter.
the 2 liter with the Pepsi. Grab your cup, get some ice, put it in there.
Victoria's doing a lot of inappropriate dancing
Oh.
in this commercial.
And she can do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if her son is there or not.
Yeah, exactly.
He's of consenting age.
How do you think he got here?
Yeah.
She had to do that.
She had to do that dance on somebody.
And we know who she on David Beckham.
And I would.
She bended it like just like
People
Beckham
are
likes.
also talking about how no one's drinking Pepsi in like any of these commercials, like maybe a millisecond.
Yeah.
It's a sip.
It doesn't
It's a sip.
matter.
As
Yeah.
someone
Britney
who's done
drank-
a beverage commercial.
Well, they force you to sip. Like now
After
it's like
a while,
yeah.
you're like, I don't know if I can drink anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did a powerful sip.
Yeah. We're talking
I did
about
a powerful
You had a
sip.
powerful sip.
And I enjoyed the beverage, but after like the 11th or 12th one,
yeah.
I was like, okay.
you're getting full.
Yeah.
With the protein.
With the
You're
protein.
getting full with the protein. We're
Yeah.
talking about Cody's Starbucks ad, in case you guys are wondering. And you
I was
did
in for 5 seconds.
but listen, as we know in a commercial, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you're in it for 1 second or 40 seconds. The
check's
check
gonna-
is the same.
Look, that sip changed lives.
Yep.
I mean,
And people are now getting
People are
protein in
talking
their
about
coffee.
it.
And as
Yeah.
someone who's obsessed with protein, I couldn't imagine a better
No,
partnership.
I love the drink. I loved the drink.
No, it was called
it's
an
just
authentic
that after the
partnership.
12, because they would make a fresh one every take.
sip. Yeah, because
Wow.
you has to be the first sip.
Honey, the barista.
And to be honest, like they had to make it so quick. Like they would be setting to the shot and they'd be like, okay, in with the drink, because they didn't want the thing to settle. Like
Yeah.
it had to look a specific
The
way.
foam.
So they had to make it, lay it down, and I had to drink it within like 20
Well,
seconds,
also, if
or
I
it was
made
like done.
Peel the curtain back, you also had to sip over Zoom.
For the audition?
Not even the audition.
Did you have Ren
This
with,
was a
with
direct booking, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
And then I had to meet with the director.
To
and
show
he was
him
like,
his
okay,
sip.
now act like you're taking a sip. And like, this time do it with whimsy. Or do it. I was just like, bro.
Do it
I can't
Wow.
imagine
Really?
giving Cody notes like that. Wait,
I was
what
just
your-
like, I was just faking it. I was just like, I don't know, whatever you
You're
want.
like, right.
Whatever
Let me
you
try
want,
this one with
Sven.
more
Wait, can I
whimsy.
see you sip with whimsy?
No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
no, I'm not
let's
doing
get
it.
about
I'm not
that.
doing it.
Because when you sipped in the commercial, it wasn't giving whimsy. It,
wasn't
was
giving
giving like
whimsy.
purpose. Like you were like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna.
why we did it like different
Yeah,
takes.
But
that
I'm
take
curious
wasn't the whimsical take.
And I'm gonna be
No.
honest, because he did that whole thing on camera, I was actually more nervous when I was on set.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what? Had
You're
I
like,
just gone
how am I
and
gonna
just
sip?
been like taking the notes while I was doing there, I would have done so much better. I digress.
I
Anyways.
love when a director comes and whispers something to an actor on
Yeah,
set.
I'm
Oh, I
just
think
like,
it's so old Hollywood. Like that's
see.
because I just came from LA. I was assisting my friend River on a film, and
Does River live here in LA?
River lives here.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but it was kind of like it was River, myself, and then the DP all came from New York, which was nice.
I see.
But like River would go and whisper something to an actor, and then like the actor would be like,
Okay, yeah, got it.
"Okay,
Taking
let's go."
notes. Taking notes. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it is an iconic commercial. It's not my favorite of the Britney Spears Pepsi commercials, and it's the one with Beyonce and Pink.
Oh, well, but, okay.
It's iconic, but I don't know. I just like it doesn't.
It doesn't make any sense.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. At that point, I see doubt in Beyonce's eyes. There's a little like she wasn't fully formed and she like wasn't fully. Do you know? I don't know how to put it. She didn't believe in her own power, is what I'm saying.
She just didn't know that she was going to be who she is today. Like she
knew
1,000%. She knew she was like that. She knew that she was talented. She knew that she wanted to be big, but I don't think she really understood that she was going to be like the only name.
Yeah.
Like on everybody's lips.
Literally.
It's not Roxy.
It's not Roxy. It's Beyonce. So I see like, you know, that's the growth part. Like that was almost 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure in her mind, she was like, fuck, I'm here with Britney Spears. I opened for Britney Spears. Destiny's Child opened for Britney Spears.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's not forget that.
That's
so
just like,
to be like, oh, now I'm with the girl that I was opening with, like standing shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. That's just like Normani opened for Ariana Grande.
Excuse me, not the same.
And you know, now Normani she's everywhere.
Is doing Shein commercials.
I can't open my phone without seeing Normani.
Wow.
But the commercial to me, it didn't make sense to me when I was a kid. It didn't make sense to me this morning when I revisited.
Oh, it's making sense to me now.
It's well, they're like gladiators, and they're like, we will rock you, but like they're being fueled by Pepsi or Diet Pepsi. I'm not sure.
Well, because Enrique Iglesias, he's like the king or whatever, and
oh my god, I forgot the cameo there.
He's up there. He's up there with a cooler of Diet Pepsi.
Is it Diet Pepsi or Pepsi?
Oh, sorry, Pepsi. He's up there with the Pepsi.
Get it right.
Get it right. Get it correct. He's up there with the Pepsi, and like they're in the Coliseum, and like I guess the women are about to go and fight each other. And so in lieu of fighting each other, they band together and lead the crowd in this chant of "We Will Rock You," which makes the Coliseum shake with such gusto that the Pepsi falls from the king's lair into the Coliseum. They each take a sip. And
they
then
are empowered to fight and win.
Well, no. Somehow he gets down.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for this 40-second commercial.
No, this is a 3-minute commercial. It's so long.
That's the director's cut.
That's the director's cut because they all sing a verse. They all sing a verse.
Oh.
And then he falls in there, and then they, I guess, like leave, and then he has to like fight the lion.
Speaking of verse, Britney's mic was on in that commercial.
She sounded good.
You
know who was like a little off though at the very beginning? Because like obviously we know Pink can sing, but like. Pink is the one who starts the "We Will Rock You."
Okay.
And I was like, I wonder.
The aesthetic of that, and this reference is going to go way over your head, Ren. The aesthetic for that commercial is giving Xena Warrior Princess.
Xena Warrior Princess.
If you're a lesbian, you love that show.
Yep.
I'm just going to be honest with it. Very lesbianic, that show.
God, I watched so many episodes of that show.
I fucking loved Xena Warrior Princess.
I would watch that and Hercules, although Hercules we can't. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give away a free commercial ID. Pepsi does this with Chapel, Sabrina, Charlie.
That moment's over, baby.
No,
That's
but
so
what?
2000 and late.
But I'm just saying, what would the trio be then?
It wouldn't be.
Well, it has to be a trio. I think that would hit. They're going to use this commercial idea, and I'll just say it now.
They should have done. They should have done that when we started this podcast.
Yeah.
It is late, but I just think for the 3 girls to emerge, like I don't know who the 3rd girl is going to be.
I just feel like the commercial wouldn't happen because Chapel would be like, I reject the notion that like
capitalism.
I have to be here, and like a man is looking down at me. Like I feel like there'd be like a whole like the commercial
and she would
wouldn't
be
exist.
mad about making money, but like definitely take it.
Yeah, she'd be like, why are you paying me for this? But it's
I
a
hate
lot.
capitalism, but like I'm a multimillionaire.
She's like, and I don't like drinking things, but I need to drink things to stay alive. So like, what's going on?
Well, like I'm trying to think of 3 girls that would come together to do this.
And Charlie would be like, wait.
Well, this is the thing. This is kind of the thing of where we're at. Like, this is why, and please don't do this. Like, there's no Lady Marmalade remake. Like, there's no The Boy Is Mine remake. I just don't like who are we putting together?
Because like I'm all the other trios in my head. There's a conflict, right? So like I was gonna say a different trio, but there's too much conflict between the girls. That
what trio is that?
Like for example, Olivia Rodrigo can't be there with Sabrina. Like there's too many conflicts. So
I also
has Taylor not done a Pepsi?
Taylor
commercial?
can't be with Olivia. Like there's too many conflicts.
But that's Taylor's fault.
Taylor was a Diet Coke girl. Taylor was Diet Coke.
She hasn't done a Diet Coke commercial?
That's like her thing was Diet Coke.
But she hasn't done a commercial.
No, that she
has.
Diet Coke commercial.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, good for her.
Okay, and mark this down. Cody said good for her in regards to Taylor.
I'm saying, listen, good for her. She did a Pepsi commercial. Fantastic.
No, Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Not since Whitney Houston has a Diet Coke.
And again, I don't want to like read too far into this, but like a lot of these commercials were so long ago that I kind of not only missed all of them, but that's why Pepsi doesn't have this ring in my head at all.
No, the Pepsi brand
like
is
Diet Coke. I think of all these like
they need to bring it back, but I don't know who. Like maybe they could get Jennifer Hudson
but
to
I
like
don't
scream.
I don't
my
think
idea is
that
bad.
Pepsi cannot fight the internet noise. Like everybody on the internet already is like, Pepsi, absolutely not. So it's just one of those products that are there that is forced upon us, that they get contracts in certain venues that we have to drink, and that's fine.
And we get overcharged in those venues and said
surely
venues.
do.
That's
Now,
how they're making so much money for the commercial.
Let's not forget that Pepsi owns Frito-Lay's, and that's a portfolio.
That's a hit.
That is a portfolio.
I paid off my student loans with the Lay's commercial.
That is true.
One day of work.
That is true.
Thank the Lord. Well, really,
This
thank
commercial's
the
so
Lay's.
good. This was like peak Diet Coke culture, like 2013.
Oh, really? 2013? I feel like peak Diet Coke culture was.
Actually, I would say now. Well, in the 90s.
Yeah, I was gonna say when Bill Clinton was in office and he had like one a day.
But you know who the girl that was really selling the diet beverage was Tab. That pink can.
Ooh. I don't know that I've
not delicious though.
I've
That
never
tastes
had
like
a Tab.
shit.
I've never had a Tab.
Tastes horrible. Tastes horrible.
Okay, let's. Do we have any more to say about Britney?
No, enough about Pepsi. This is not even a sponsored place, and we're talking about what we've been talking shit about.
Okay.
Marley Spoon. I'm here to tell you about Marley Spoon. And with Marley Spoon, we're talking about our favorite beginning of the year task, which is meal planning. You need to eat well, and you have limited time and energy, okay? Our Tactful Pettiness listeners are busy people around town, lots of things to do. And what does that mean? Less time. So if you're an aspiring meal planner, let me tell you about Marley Spoon. They give you over 100 recipes to choose from each week to fit your exact schedule. Everything is chef designed and made with quality ingredients. Now let me tell you my favorites from Marley Spoon. My favorites are the chicken Milanese with the cucumber arugula salad. Does that not sound delicious? Now, if you're like me, because I'm not a New Yorker, but the thing I love about living in New York is an everything bagel. And they have an everything bagel salmon with truffle chive potatoes and green beans. Num, 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 num. Marley Spoon has tons of options, from meal shortcuts to drinks to fresh groceries. And for those nights when you do not feel like cooking, and we all have those nights, Marley Spoon's prepared meals really hit the spot. You pop them in the microwave and you got a nice healthy meal waiting for you on the other end. Check out the tray baked dinners. You can throw everything on one tray and boom, you're done. They even include the tray. You'll find these on every menu, and if you've got a few extra minutes, they have some great 20-minute options too. This year, fast track your way to eating well with Marley Spoon. Head to marleyspoon.com/offer/petty for 45% off your first order and free delivery. That's right, 45% off your first order and free delivery. That's marleyspoon.com/offer/petty.
So let's talk about Carl's Jr. and Paris Hilton. This is during her That's Hot era. All I can say is this commercial was absolutely written and directed by a man. That is all I can say. Because I, as just a person who enjoys like order and cleanliness, like never in all my days would I be washing a car and like want to put those nasty car suds on my body.
But
and then
that
also
burger also looked like a massive in her hand because she's so tiny and
It was
skinny. Like the
huge.
burger looks so big.
It went from below her chin to above her nose.
She looked like Bob's Big Boy holding the tray, you know?
And then also, in what world are you eating a burger with a sponge? Think about the bacteria in the sponge.
Oh, that's a fresh sponge.
We know that. But the principle, if she's really washing this car.
By the way, you can put your sponges in the dishwasher and just give them a nice little ring. You can also...
What?
Wait, you sound like one of those AI videos.
I'm a sponge.
Sorry, yeah.
Put me in the microwave.
dishwasher.
You can also put it in the microwave. And it
Oh.
kills all the germs in there. I look up how long. I don't know. Don't put it in there
Oh
for
God,
a minute.
the
for
backlash
sure.
is gonna be like, my house burned down because
you
I
do it at
did
your own
this."
risk.
This burger is giving AI. It's
The Carl's Jr.
humongous.
burger? What was the burger's name? Char grilled
It's just literally
baby
this
girl.
big.
No,
and
it's so
somehow
massive.
staying
It's so
intact
big.
in her hand.
I haven't had Carl's Jr. in a very long time.
And then they redid it. They redid it recently with
Alex Earl.
With Alex Earl.
did?
So good. That's why I know what this is.
And it was like, it was for the queso burger. And she's like, queso, that looks really good. Like, queso, that's really hot. And then she did another one with like a Sports Illustrated model where she came in at the end. So like, she's
Paris did it with Alex, or these are two different things?
No, she did it with, but she's in it for like 3 seconds. She comes in a car, rolls down the window, and she's like, queso.
Last year's Super Bowl commercial for Carl's Jr.
Okay, that's nice. Shout out to Hardee's, which is the East Coast Southern version of Carl's Jr.
They've got good fries. I like their fries.
I haven't actually. The last time I had Carl's Jr., I think was in Paris.
Oh.
Or in France at a train station this summer.
A traditional
It was
French cuisine.
It was good.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah, exactly.
Hardee's.
Carlotta.
Carlotta.
No.
The original business pitch. Okay, we couldn't have a commercial episode without tipping our hat to Jamie Lee Curtis selling
my God.
Activia.
Take a shot.
Take a shot.
The best commercial of the episode, hands down. This
Really?
is my favorite
That's your
commercial.
favorite.
Yes, this was not even a cultural moment. Like, I think about it it's my Roman Empire. Like, that woman with an Activia yogurt. Are you kidding?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Like
what
that.
what was Activia's like selling point? Was it like it's good for
Get the weights together.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like it was about
I thought it was
slim
for like
weight.
gut health.
Yeah, it's like,
So
hey, are
I
you
would
shitting yourself? Like, have this Activia.
Did it have fiber in it?
I think it did something to help people with their bowels and things.
Okay. I'm going to say that sales pitch for Activia in itself is a scam. Because, baby, yogurt naturally has all these like probiotics in it that are going to be good for your gut health anyway. Anyways.
Got it. Even a Go-Gurt?
I don't know about a Go-Gurt with all that sugar.
Because it's got to be
gonna
yogurt.
Still have it.
It has to be yogurt.
Yogurt already has all this good stuff. Like anytime I've had to take an antibiotic, my doctor's like, "Oh, take it with some yogurt." You know, or like eat some yogurt if you're taking an antibiotic. Please advise your doctor. Don't listen to me. I have no idea.
Look, check out the sponge thing. Check with your doctor about the yogurt.
Yeah, it was about digestion.
Digestion,
which is important. I will say.
But so there was a poop element to it.
Yeah, there was a.
So that
I remember
was
there being something being like.
So the funny part was that like it helped Jamie Lee Curtis be regular.
She's very regular.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I appreciate when I'm regular.
I loved how
when you're not regular, you're feeling it.
She was 10 toes down for Activia. You know what I mean?
That's what
Like
I'm saying.
She wasn't like dipping and diving, hiding in the bushes about it.
She was eating the product on camera.
Yes.
Yes.
And listen, one thing about Jamie Curtis is she will say what she wants to say.
Don't forget the Lee.
Yeah, don't leave the Lee out.
Don't leave the Lee out.
Don't forget about Lee.
Thank you.
Jamie
Lee
Curtis.
Thank you.
One thing about her is she will say what she wants to say when she says it. On the red carpet, she'll stand up. Remember when she stood up for Ariana DeBose? She says, I don't know why these people are making fun of this child. I had a good time. Well, moving on to what I think is another...
Oh, wait, I forgot about the lawsuit.
What lawsuit?
About the Activia.
This is insane.
What was that?
Because in my mind, I go, have any of these people faced like backlash or like had like things happen because of the commercials that they're part of?
Activia market itself around a probiotic strain with ads suggesting clinically proven digestive benefits.
Oh.
They overstated the science, and there was a lawsuit that they had to pay $45 million in a class action lawsuit in 2010 to change their advertising language.
Who is getting paid out from these class actions?
Well, lawyers. Because what they do is they take on all the work, and then it's like, that's what I was going to ask. Like, has anybody actually
gotten money from a class
action?
action?
No, do you ever like tap into that? I feel like there was something recent where with Apple,
there was.
You could go get your money because they did something.
It's a scam.
But I just didn't even know where to. I was like, the form looked crazy. I was like, okay, it's not worth it.
Yeah, we need to get our legal on it because like
let's ask tactful petting is legal.
Because I do get those quite often. Like I got one from T-Mobile. Like I've gotten a few, and I'm just like, I'd love some free money from a big corporation.
Yeah.
Okay, so another iconic commercial, which was the Mary J. Blige Burger King chicken wrap commercial.
Chicken wrap or chicken sandwich?
It was a chicken wrap because she talks about the tortilla.
Oh,
the tortilla.
So it was the Burger King's version of McDonald's snack wrap.
Yes, and before we go any further in this commercial, it should be noted that the commercial's gotten a tremendous amount of backlash because it reinforces negative stereotypes. But not this being said. Mary J. Blige in this commercial is what we are talking about. We're not talking about the affiliation between a community with said product.
The jingle itself, the song itself, horrible but iconic at the same time.
It was a not good jingle.
It was also rent was due.
Clearly.
Mary needed a check.
And she will be the first to admit it.
She needed a check.
She'll be the first to admit that she did that for the check. And
that's what
I'm sure it was a good check.
Yeah. A few million.
This was actually my favorite era for Mary J. Blige's hair. She was in the Candy Burris Peacock era.
Oh. Like a pussycat wig, but with like spikes?
Yeah, like there was vertical height to the wig.
Oh, okay. Like Baps a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, but like Baps for whatever year this was, 2000 something. Yeah.
I understand.
And for those of you who haven't seen the commercial, you can watch it on YouTube, as I did this morning. But basically, someone is ordering doesn't know what's happening in the chicken wrap, and Mary J. Blige happens to be in the Burger King on a stage singing about the chicken wrap.
Can I share an intrusive kind of stupid thought?
Always.
You know when we go back and watch commercials or just TV from yesteryear? Mm-hmm. Was it always that shitty of a quality? Or is it because we've uploaded it now and like it's lost some of its pizzazz? Like when I watch certain things, I'm like, did it look that bad on my TV screen?
Yeah. So this is a really great point.
Please.
I think that, yes, it did.
It was that bad?
I think that in some cases it did. Because if you recall, don't you remember like having to like fix with the like antenna?
Yeah.
And like I remember the quality being like, but I think in some cases the quality was better. But then what we have is people recording it on their television with their phone now.
Is that what it is?
Or they like record it on a VHS. They found it on a VHS and they're going through VHSs. And then it gets transferred. And so I feel like
I just like is my brain not
No,
working?
I think this happened to me when I went home. I think we're watching in 4K usually, and I went home and my parents don't like know the difference. So I was watching their TV, and my siblings, we were like, "What are you watching?" Like, because the quality was so low, and it's just because we're so used to the 4K.
Oh, see, Netflix is not getting my money on that 4K. When they're like, "Do you want to upgrade it to like a higher digital quality?"
Yeah,
I don't care.
It was like blurry,
pixelated,
and that's now. So I can imagine back then it was like even worse.
Well, what I want from these brands is because like when I was looking at, when I was doing the research this morning, I was like, why have these brands not uploaded the crisp version of the commercial? You know, like they have it. Like Diet Coke has the crisp version of Whitney Houston singing that commercial.
Yeah. Like
and
on their YouTube.
Yeah,
channel.
and they just like aren't putting it out.
Retro commercial.
Put it out.
That could be a licensing. That could be a contractual thing. Because you got to think about it, like when that was done for TV, streaming or YouTube or online was like not even a thing.
I'm sure.
So they'd have to go and renegotiate it with the estate I'm assuming.
Donna, Lynn, Kat, Darren, and Ulysses would be happy to get some money for whatever Diet Coke wanted to give them, they'd be happy to give them to put it on YouTube.
That's fair.
I'd love to just quickly honorable mention Oprah and Weight Watchers.
Oh, I love bread.
So good.
So good. But we have another one, and this is
Which was also a scam.
Yeah.
Because she left that hoe for some GLP-1s, which,
no. Allegedly?
No, she said it. Yeah, she's talked about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's her whole brand has been, I'm on GLP-1, and it's working for me. And,
it is definitely working.
And
I saw her deadlifting today.
Oh, I did too.
Yes, with the thrusts.
I saw. And a very controlled breath.
Yes, and the hair was done, honey.
The hair was
She looked like Jacqueline Onassis.
The titties were sitting too.
Yes, and that's like, good. How old is Oprah now? She's
72.
Like, yeah, honey, don't you forget it.
Maybe older. Maybe I lied.
I love bread.
I love bread. And I bet you she still does enjoy bread, but now she can just have a little bit.
A little bit, and she's satiated.
Should we go to the NSYNC Chili's commercial?
This did not go across my desk whatsoever.
2002
I don't remember this at all.
2002, NSYNC is stranded on a desert island, and they're singing "I Want My Baby." And Justin Timberlake is just making ticks on a rock to pass the days because he misses his baby, only to find out they were singing about
ribs,
baby back ribs. camp. That's camp.
That is camp.
They finally look up in the sky.
And there's a plate of ribs.
No, it's a helicopter, and they're saying, "Hey, come down!" And it drops a box on, I think, Joey Fatone.
Oh, the Joey Fatone erasure.
And
they killed Joey for this commercial.
I think he was in the like it landed on him, but like
and
in
then
a
the
cartoon
feast
way.
was on him.
Yeah, in a cartoon way. We didn't see him covered in ribs, but I think we are to deduce that it is a box of ribs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you like ribs? Like, I like ribs, but
Love ribs.
I love ribs, but it's like
love ribs.
But it's
I
like
love ribs.
one of those foods that you.
It's messy.
It's messy.
Yeah, you have to.
I don't care.
You have to be in a
It's
certain
yeah.
mindset. Like, I'm about to be savage. I'm about to be
Yeah.
animalistic with this meal.
Well, I'm not eating ribs in an evening gown.
No, for sure.
And they're not serving me ribs when I'm in an
Much
evening
like
In your
gown.
evening gown.
Much like the rotisserie chicken. When you eat that rotisserie chicken,
love
We're
Love
talking about elbow deep. I'm getting into
Love
chicken.
a rotis.
I know, but like I was doing this the other day. I was like, I feel like such an animal destroying this
Yes.
carcass right now.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not actually something I want people to even think of me doing because it's so disgusting. The flames on the side of my face. I'm trying to eat the chicken, the grease, the skin.
Everywhere.
Yeah, but you're like, it's so
so
good.
good. It's
so
one
you're
of
just
the
like,
best
you don't
things.
care how you look.
Yeah.
It's definitely a thing to be eaten in private.
Oh.
Also, not everybody can do ribs. Y'all,
No.
y'all need to stay out of the
Yeah.
rib game unless they are fantastic.
If you know how to do ribs, please contact me in the DMs for this pettiness
Shout
podcast.
out to Lynette, Casey's mom, who
Oh.
would make ribs all the time, and they were so good.
You got to
They
have the
were
brush.
So,
You got to have the brush when you do the ribs
She
because you got to
slayed it every
brush the
time.
sauce.
and that's also a labor of love. Like, you really got to be checking in upon those ribs. You know, you got to be like, okay, they're cooking. We got to put the brush. Okay, let them cook a little bit with the foil.
They need to be my favorite rib.
They better fall off the fucking bone.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to fall off.
They better fall off that fucking bone.
Because when they're done correctly, they're done correctly. It was one of my favorite things about attending South by Southwest
was the ribs.
going to all of the different barbecue places.
Oh, yeah.
And just being like, I'm gonna try the ribs here. And boy, was I stopped up. I needed some Activia.
Oh, whoa.
I needed some Activia after that trip
Because
Girl,
you
bring
need
out
some
the
fiber.
Activia.
You need
because
some
it was
fiber.
that and macaroni and cheese only.
Oh.
Let's end our episode.
Okay.
With a lady who can certainly sell us whatever she wants to sell us.
Please tell me.
That is Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, I forgot.
You know her for selling one thing. I know her for selling another thing.
Smart water.
Smart water. I was walking down the street the other day, and I was in Williamsburg, close to the water. I looked up. I said, not even on a billboard, like on the side of a building on a tarp. I said, Jennifer, what are you doing here? Like, why are you selling me water all the way
Wow.
up there, just laying with the water in front of her,
Yep.
looking beautiful,
Still.
looking hydrated.
So hydrated.
And I just
the
said-
skin hydrated.
Damn.
Even to this day.
Yeah, she's selling that water. That contract must be 20 years long.
You know what you saying?
That's
that
a Coca-Cola product.
It's a Coca-Cola.
Didn't know that.
I'm quickly typing in something because I just remembered. I think she sells something else.
Oh, I mean, she's probably sold other things. The Emirates.
So
airline.
that's how I know her is for selling.
Emirates.
Oh my god,
No, she's the water girl.
I do have the other one. Okay, so she sells the Emirates commercial. It's the best because she makes this Emirates flight look like it is the Burj Khalifa.
Whatever that is.
That's like the famous building in Dubai.
Okay, got it.
And with all the fireworks and everything.
I see.
That woman, she is
her-
the sister. She's the sister
The
I always
Iraq.
wanted.
That girl.
She is the mother I
The
never
Iraq.
had. She is, the way she's colored, like her hair, her skin, the white sweater is that of Emirates first class flight. And the whole selling point of her being on the Emirates flight and being like, you got to do this flight. She's like,
Because she can take a shower.
You can take a shower on the plane because the flight is so long.
Which, but
She wants to arrive fresh.
I want to know, because in the lounges in some airports you can take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only one shower per plane, I'm assuming.
Oh, I bet you there's more than one.
I think there
there's
has
a
to be more
few?
than one.
Yeah, and I have a feeling if
And
she
do
wants
they
to
go
take
in there and clean it, and then the next person can use it?
Absolutely.
Or is it only for a certain suite? It might be only for a specific suite. Is what
I don't
I'm
know.
actually assuming. Actually, that's probably better.
But you know, they have like the attendants on that flight are like very very on it. So I imagine there's probably like a sign up or something, or if you want to go.
I think it's in the ones. I think you have to pay for the suite with the shower.
I see. Okay.
That would make sense.
The other thing, when you were saying
if you're paying $30,000 for a flight, I'm like, I'm not sharing a shower.
Oh my God, my heart. Yikes. When you said that she looked hydrated, the other thing she has sold is Aveeno.
Oh.
True. I also think of Aveeno a lot.
With the oatmeal.
With the beautiful skin.
And if there was ever someone you want selling a skin hydration product, it is Jennifer Aniston. Does
she look hydrated?
Yeah.
Yes, she looks
very hydrated.
She also has not aged, in my opinion.
amazing.
She looks the same.
I think she's definitely aged since her Friends days, but she's definitely
understandable.
She's been frozen. She's been frozen in time for a good 10, 15 years.
And whatever she's doing, the schedule is like very consistent, because there hasn't been like a fall off and then like an overcorrection.
No.
It's been like, hey.
And very unproblematic.
Yep. She knows she is America's sweetheart.
Still,
she is that girl next door.
She's middle of the ground for everybody. She's middle of the road for everybody.
If Britney hadn't had the life she was like given or had to deal with, like Britney would have been the Jennifer Aniston of the music world, because like I felt like Britney Spears was that girl next door energy, but then she just had, she had the family and the bull and all of that.
Well, Jen, thanks for selling us the smart water of it all.
We can't wait to see what you sell us next. We will be purchasing.
We will be purchasing it.
I will be there in the queue.
And on that, we bid you adieu.
Bye, booze.